morning. I'm going to try to show you as best as I can how to make a head covering. Actually, I've got a few types here that I've been working on, moreover a few colors I should say, two different types really, a veil type and a cap type, the probably two most common for the Christian lady. I will do my best. I've not done a sewing video before, so we'll see how it goes. I may have to do this in multiple parts. So first let me try and show you some of my work. Right here is a veil type of a covering. It's still in progress. Here is a finished one that I have done. And this is one of the most simple type to make, and it can actually be quite pretty and dainty because you can add the little lace edgings and such. You don't have to add that, but it does make it easy because hemming this curve can be quite difficult. So the easiest things to do are either to use a rolled hemmer on your serger if you have one, or the lace. The front edge, you just do a facing, which makes it so much easier to do, and it also strengthens this edge, which you're going to need it to be kind of strong to be able to handle bobby pins or clips or however you're pinning it to your head. It makes a big difference. But that's the easiest method to do by far, and it's quite dainty. And it just wraps around your head, and you can put snaps in it or whatever you like. It's basically just two pieces. Here is a white version that's not been sewn yet. It might be harder to see. But all you do is you do these pieces, and I do put interfacing on this piece to give it a little strength, but that you put your right sides together if you have them. This fabric really doesn't. And then you sew along your edge, flip it, and then you just finish the edge. That is very, very easy type of a covering to make. And generally I make all coverings for myself in all white, but I'm doing these for my website. A lot of people have been wanting collars and prints, so we're going to try putting some out there. So that's what these are for. But a very, very simple veil to make. This pattern, it can be obtained by getting, there's a little book that's produced by Mennonites called How to Sew Headship Veiling, and in that book, the book is like $5. You can find it on quite a few websites online. I think the tripod slipped a little. But in that book, there is this pattern that they have in there for free, and there's a couple cap type patterns too for a Mennonite stiff mesh cap, which are much harder to sew. Those things are very difficult to do, especially if you're doing them out of stiff mesh. If you're just doing them out of soft cotton, they're no big deal. That's easy. But doing the stiff mesh and trying to get your pleats and pleats points to come out are pretty difficult. This is very easy. I believe if you have basic sewing skills, you can easily do one of these types of veils. I will probably try to do a video of actually showing sewing it, but in general, there's really just not much you need to know if you have basic sewing skills to sew one of these veils. I'm going to cut the video here. Have a blessed day.